Hello and welcome back to Roommates. So, what are we going to do? Data entry. It's boring, but rational skills, quite useful. That'll boost my organisation skills and give me a bit more money. Studying will be good for my grades and not take away too much of my energy. Alright. So yeah, let's do some studying on Friday afternoon. Friday evening, I can sleep early, I can do some wall climbing. So if I sleep early, that'll recharge me some energy. Go down the pub, which improves my spontaneity, but takes away some money. Yoga class, again, that improves my reflective abilities. Wall climbing improves my active stat, and yeah, okay, let's do that. It's Saturday morning, let's study. Then let's Water Boy, which gives me some active points. Actually, let's go back to this one. And let's study then and do a job in the afternoon, say not creative, I don't think. Let's go with organised, because organised is always useful. Cleaning the park, that gives me some reflective. Cafeteria clerk. Spontaneity. Yeah, spontaneity is probably useful. And then in the evening, see a play. Oh. So playing a tabletop RPG gets me very organised, but how in the hell does it cost that much money? I have friends who play tabletop RPGs. Once you bought the game, you don't really need to spend that much more. Well, depending what it is. Right, you can have a lie-in on Sunday morning. In the afternoon, you should probably do some studying. And in the evening, given that you've probably got an early start, well, you could see a play, get some more creative. Go to the pub for a bit of spontaneity, but less money, and I'm going to say get an early night on that one. Okay, so let's do that then. I can't believe I never learned that before. Hey Nathan, where did the vampire lovers go? No, not lovers of vampires, lovers who are vampires. Wait, are those two different sections again? Well, I guess that went pretty well. Phew, alright, I think I'm ready to start my shift. For some reason the cafeteria is always weirdly intense. So yeah, there seems to be some swelling in this whole region, like the whole packaging. Maybe you could do something with it? Another day, another dollar. Week 1, Saturday, new event. Right, I'm going to save here because on the thing for the beta it did recommend you save very regularly in case there's any major hiccups. Well, I'm not expecting them, but you know, this is beta. It's nice to be back home. It's been a long week and I'm exhausted. I just want to curl up in bed and read a good book for a while. I'm thinking about my room when I see Isabella on the porch talking to Max. Seriously? This party is going to be great. You've got to come out. She seems to be walking up and waves excitedly. You too, Anne. This is the first really big party of the quarter. It's going to be so much fun. Everyone will be there. I don't know if I'm up to an actual party. Just getting used to the house has been taxing enough, and I really am pretty tired. Who's coming, and where is it? Max and I for sure. Doubt anybody else will come out. You've got to come out, Anne. This is just the thing for you. You need to blossom, girl. Isn't that right, Max? It's going to be loud and crazy. Perfect place to let go and have a good time, you know. Exactly. Isabella and Max start to mock dancing with each other in front of me. I guess they're trying to show me what they'll be doing. I guess it could be fun. I don't know, I'm pretty tired. Let me think about it, okay? Alright, we're going to move on. We won't wait all night, hon. Isabel winks at me as I pass by. I head past the other two and up to my room to unload my books. I'm going to go to this party. I had no idea this party was going to have so many people. I'm starting to get lightheaded. Maybe it's not too late to go back to my room. No, I've got to be strong. I came here to get away from my fears. I'm never going to get anywhere if I just keep shying away from people. And besides, Isabella's got hold of my arm. That girl's got a grip like a steel trap. I'm not going to say I'm being dragged into the house. We are entering perhaps faster than I would have liked. First things first, where's the keg? Keg? Oh yeah, let's get this party started. Got it, I'll be right back. Should you guys really be drinking? What's this you guys bullcrap? He's getting beer for all of us. What? Ah, come on, Anne, this is just what you need. Alcohol is the great inhibition breaker, and there are tons of cool people at this party for you to meet. I don't know, Isabella. Can't I just wait here? You'll never get anywhere just being a wallflower girl. Here, take this. One for you too, sexy. Isabella takes hers immediately, taking a huge swig from her plastic cup. I can't have her aplomb, but I still take the proffered cup. Go on, hun. Bottoms up. Isabella is winking at me. I suppose there's nothing else for it. It's the first time I've had beer. When I open my eyes, only half the cup is gone. There you go, cutie. Way to go. Now let's hit the dance floor. Yep. I can feel my cheeks reddening as they grab my hands and we start to head to the dance floor. Already? Shouldn't we check out the scene first? No better place to see the dance than from the dance floor. As we make it to where the other students are dancing, the crowd starts pressing in on us. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's also a bit exciting. The other two let go of my hands and start dancing. Isabella looks at me with an appraising look. I don't think I'm up to dancing yet. Max, grab us a refill, will you, hot stuff? Anything for you, babe. Max grabs my half-empty cup and heads back to the keg. Isabella takes both of my hands in hers. Okay, Anne, now's your chance to go after him. Wait, what do you mean? Come on, go grab yourself a cup of courage and go talk to Max. He's pretty cute and you'd live with him, so he's not going to be mean to you. He's great practice for talking to guys. I don't know, Isabella, I mean, I guess he's handsome, but I don't think I'm ready for that. Oh, please, that's what the beer is for. Go forth. I'm just going to talk to her. I'm not ready for that step yet. Come on, Isabella, you invited me out. Let's just have fun here, okay? Isabella looks a little disappointed with me, but nods. Okay, hun, but if you're going to be here, you're going to have to dance. No room for slackers on the dance floor. Okay. I can feel the heat rise in my cheeks again as I start trying to sway on the dance floor. Isabella is dancing circles around me, but she seems to be having fun. She's got a goofy grin on her face and she moves and sways. I empty my cup, trying to hide my blushing. Ha ha ha! You've got as much rhythm as a traffic cone. Come on, hun. Feel that beat in your bones. Isabella grabs my hips and tries to help me move in time to the rhythm of the music. See, that's what I'm talking about here, Very nice. Still room for a hot stud here, ladies. Max hands us both cups. It smells much stronger than the last cup of beer. Is this still beer? Max looks chagrined and grabs the cups with both of our hands, switching them around. It's called a brain fart. Isabella looks at her cup, shrugging and taking a deep swig. Nice. Where's yours? Hey, I can only hold so many cups, plus some of the other guys kept grabbing them. Well then, it sounds like you've got a line to get through, doesn't it, hot stuff? Isabella bats her lashes at him, and Max sighs, but he goes back off towards the keg. Isabella winks at me laughingly. Now, where were we, cutie? Ah yes, time to get you moving. We start to dance again. I try to sway like Isabella showed me, but I end up just kind of shuffling. At least I only step on Isabella's feet twice. Oh my god, you're going to need some work on. Come on. She puts her hands on my hips again, and starts helping me to dance again. I dry my cup as we move. My head is starting to feel a little light, but I feel like I'm dancing better. I'm not blushing as much either. The music is fast, and we have to move fast to keep up. People keep jostling me, but after a little bit, I stop noticing. After a few moments, Isabella moves away from me a little. There you go, you're starting to get it now. Thanks for helping me, Isabella. Don't worry about it, hon. It can be hard to meet new people in a new place. I've never been very good with meeting new people. I could tell. But that's what you got me for, right? After all, I can't. Ah! And you thought I couldn't get back here. Max is starting to slow his words a bit, but he hands Isabella another cup with confidence. Takes a swig from a cup of his own. Strong stuff, am I right, babe? Yeah, it's alright, I'm not really feeling it. Maybe I just need more. Isabella bats her eyes again. Max grins like she just kissed him and starts moving away again. He veers a little bit more than he did last time. Right away, babe. Max to the rescue. Isabella is definitely laughing at Max as he walks off. Once he gets off the dance floor, she grabs my hand. Giggling together, we move deeper onto the dance floor. I don't think I could do that. Bat my eyes and make a guy do whatever I wanted. You're so pretty, it must be easy. And Isabella likes me slightly more, which is nice. Oh, thank you, cutie. Trust me, you could have that guy wrapped around your little finger in no time flat. That restrained librarian look? You find the right guy, he'll fall for that hard. I thought I was over my blushing. Oh, this isn't a look, I mean, not like you. No. You are super cute, hon. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Definitely not over the blushing yet. Maybe I should have had some of whatever she was drinking. We start to dance again, and this time I'm doing better on my own. Isabella moves in a little closer to me, nodding her head in approval. Now you're getting it, hon. Isabella moves even closer, but she seems to be looking past me. Next step, hon. Before I can ask what she means, she grabs my hips and spins me around. Now I'm face to face with some strange guy who is dancing behind me. I try to stop, but Isabella's still moving my hips. Come on, hun, just go with the flow, it's the best way. I'm blushing pretty hard. This guy seems to be grinning, and with Isabella right behind me, I can't really get away. Hi? Hey, how's it going? Good enough. Isabella laughs as she grabs my hand and drags me to a different part of the dance floor. The strange guy looks sad to see me go, but by the time we stop, he's long gone. Oh, sorry, were you actually into him? No, it's fine. That's what I thought. Besides, I like having you to my crash. The crash came from over by some chairs by the keg line. Looking over, all we can see is some suspiciously familiar coloured spiky hair. Found a new way to interrupt us, eh, hot stuff? Oh well, come on, we should make sure he's alright. That certainly didn't sound good. We make our way off the dance floor and find Max crashed out next to a pile of chairs in the keg line. Somebody is saying... Terribly sorry, I'm going to have to take a drink. There we go. Somebody is saying something about him downing 6 cups of the punch. Someone else is leaning over him, drawing something with a marker. Alright, clear off, that one's mine. Come on, give me a hand, Anne. The other guys snicker at poor Max, but give us room to pick him up. Ladies, have you tried the punch? Maybe next time, Slugger, let's get you home. Ah, but you're not drunk enough. That's because some of us can hold our liquor, buddy boy. Isabella winks at me, and we both laugh. Max is half passed out, but at least he's able to move his feet. Otherwise I don't know if we could have carried him. It takes a while, but we managed to drag him back to Latin House between us. Excellent, and I'm going to save again. It's definitely going to be a nice morning. The sun is up and the birds are singing. Looks like I'm not the only one awake either. Dominic, Sally and even Rakesh are all out here in jogging clothes doing stretches. Good morning. What's going on? Oh hey! We were just about to head out. We like to go jogging together on weekends. We usually hit the gardens. They're lovely this time of year. Do you want to come with us? It's a great workout. The scenery is gorgeous. You should come along, Anne. Nothing like a hardy run to get your pulse up, and staying fit is important for a good student. It's true. Plus it's a good way to learn your way around, and at the very least, to the gardens. Oh, well, I'd really like to, but, did those 2 hooligans get you drunk last night? Well, I wouldn't quite say that, but I'm not really at my best right now. Take it as a lesson, Anne. That's the kind of feeling you can be used to waking up when you hang around those 2. Oh, lay off, Dominic. It's fine to party every once in a while. We understand, Anne. You just get some rest, okay? Sally shoots me a beaming smile, while Dominic gives me a stern but concerned nod. Then the lot of them head outside. A moment later, Dominic and Sally run off. Rakesh starts doing something very much like running. Well, more like walking kind of quickly. Hopefully he doesn't get left behind. One simple but nutritious breakfast later, and I'm actually feeling pretty energetic. I can hear the front door opening. May as well take a peek and see who it is. We're back! Oh, welcome back. Looks like they had a good run. Dominic is in really good shape. He must have run a lot to get so firm and fit looking. Not that Sally isn't looking great too. I don't think Rakesh managed to keep up though. It looks like he barely ran at all. Was it a fun jog? Definitely. You should really come with us next time. It's quite invigorating. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I bet he'd like it a lot. Rakesh nods with the other two, but doesn't really seem like he's listening, which means he probably isn't. Well, you know when to go again and we'll see. Thanks though. For the offer, I mean. Of course, Rumi. It's definitely an outstanding offer. If you ever change your mind, I'll let you know when we run. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're now into week 2. So, classroom. Okay. Afternoon. Good lord, you don't have afternoon classes. Ha! Speaking as someone who attended British University. Ha, take that. Well, I say that, I once had a day where I had 7 straight hours of lecture, then a 1-hour break, and then another lecture. It was 6:15 before we got out of there. Got to the point where people started turning up to the last one of the day with beer. Alright, so, in the afternoon, let's try and be a bit more organised. And then on that evening, early night, afternoon, let's do some more studying on Tuesday afternoons. And let's play a tabletop RPG in the evening. I'm focusing on spontaneity and organisation because they're kind of, you'd think they'd work against each other, but weirdly they probably kind of go together quite well. Let's do some studying, and in the evening, let's go to the pub. Then cafeteria work, and in the evening, tabletop RPG. Okay, I think I'm happy with that arrangement. So let's start this week. Oh goody! I sure am glad I spent the £150 on books. $150 on books for a class where the professor doesn't. Damn it! I didn't even have time to read that. Do you have any books on ice sculpture? I already have the chainsaw, but Dominic. I can't even keep up with these. Why am I talking to myself? Right, new event. I'm starting to get the hang of this class routine. After a long day's work, some food sounds great. I guess I could peek into the kitchen and try and see how it's going. The first thing I see in the kitchen is Sally staring straight at me. Oh hey, I was just checking on dinner. No problem. Want to lend a hand? I could use some help with the tofu. I guess Sally's trying to cook vegan for us again. I'm not the greatest cook, but I could help, I guess. Especially since Sally's last meal came out so unappetizing. Let me put my stuff away and go wash up. I'll come down if I can, okay? Sounds good. Otherwise I'll see you at dinner. Let's help her. Once I've got my hands washed, it's back down to the kitchen to give Sally a hand. Maybe together we can make this week's meal better than last week's. Welcome back in. Grab a spoon and stir the pasta, okay? Okay, though, no offense, but did you check this batch? Last week's was not that good. Oh no, I switched my brands. I even made myself of some over the weekend just to make sure. This stuff is much better than the last tofu. Plus, I'm not trying to pretend it's hamburger this time. I figure we'll get back to basics this week. This time, fried tofu and portobello fettuccine alfredo. I can see Sally mixing some kind of creamy sauce in a small pan. A pot is boiling on another part of the large stove. I grab a spoon and start to stir the pot of pasta. Let me know when that tofu starts turning brown so I can flip it, okay? This is a pretty amazing spread for all vegetables. Do you mind me asking, why did you decide to go vegan anyway? It was an easy decision, really. How so? Well, I love animals, all animals. How does it make sense to eat something you love? I mean, I started looking into being a vegan because I didn't want to hurt any more animals. But when I looked into the health benefits, it became totally obvious. Really. Oh yeah, reduced chance of heart disease, less chance of diabetes. It's a very healthy diet all around. Yes, the only problem is vegans are incredibly smug about it. Yeah, I'm gonna lie to her because I don't want to hurt her feelings, but yeah, it's not worth it to give up meat. I could not live without the occasional bacon sandwich. If you don't mind me saying, you definitely look really good. Yay. Blatant compliment. Well, thank you, Anne. I work out too, but it's the diet that really helps. You work out right. You can get lots of those essential vitamins and antitoxins in a vegan diet. That does sound pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh, not for you to look bad. Far from it, but every little bit helps. That's alright. Thank you. Here, help me get the fettuccine in the saucepan. Sure. Okay, you keep stirring the pasta, make sure the mushrooms don't burn. Okay. Thanks for helping me out here tonight. I know this is a different type of meal for you. Oh, it's no problem. It's just nice to see someone who doesn't automatically see something different and think it's bad. Well, I kinda came here to try different things, so I'm trying to keep an open mind. That's a good attitude to have, I think. Look at the positive and try and avoid the negative. I'm used to people making fun of me for being a vegan, but it's about making a stand and showing the path to enlightenment. I guess I can understand that. We're all pretty different here, and we're different in different ways. Isabella and Crash are, well, even look at you and Max. Different, but we all have things in common, you know? But we need to embrace that diversity. It's the path to truly capturing that harmonic energy that brings people together in understanding. I really don't understand what she means by energy, but I think I get the message she's trying to convey. Our differences can serve to bring us together sometime. Exactly! Okay, I think we're ready. Let me get the plates out to the table. Can you turn to the stove and tidy a bit while I serve? Will do. I wonder what she meant about Rakesh and Isabella. Oh well, it doesn't matter for now. I cleaned out the table a bit as I hear the others grabbing plates and sitting at the table. A few moments later, I can hear Sally asking if they like it. Utter silence. Uh-oh. Hey, come on and grab a plate. They all really like it. Great job, Anne. Heading out, I join the others enjoying a great meal with my roommates. I don't think that professor did actually count as teaching. Definitely screaming, but I don't think teaching. Awesome, extra damage, take that. Oh, she's got some really top quality teachers then. I'm gonna save again. It's still a little weird, wandering around this place like it's my own home. I've only been here a few weeks, I'm not used to the noises yet. For instance, I can hear a bunch of the others downstairs. I wonder what's going on here. Looks like Max, Rakesh and Sally have set up in the common room. There are also about 4 six-packs stacked on the table. Hey you guys. Oh, great. Hey Anne. We were just about to start playing King's Cup. Come join us. King's Cup? This is a card game with drinking that Isabella showed us. Or maybe a drinking game with cards is a better term. You know the rules forbid alcohol in here, right? Paging Dr. Buzzkill, you're needed for immediate funectomy. And don't tell me they lured you into this debauchery. Oh, Dominic, you should join in too. Does nobody listen to me around here? We listen, we just think you're silly. Oh, come on Dominic, loosen up. Besides, if we can't do it here, then we're going to be forced to find somewhere else to do it. We'll be out on campus, drunk and wild, talking about how our cruel RA threw us out of our own house. It might not look very good. Oh, fine, do whatever you like, just don't come crying to me when the housing authority kicks you all out. I can hear Dominic's door slamming from down here. Come back and join us, Dominic! Poor Dominic. He said Isabella showed you this game. Isn't she here? I know, right? You'd think since this was Isabella's idea, she'd have stuck around. But apparently her latest crush called and she had to go running. Crush? Oh, sorry, I meant boyfriend. Sally's holding up in the air quotes around boyfriend. I guess they haven't been together long. We'll see how long this one lasts. I guess Isabella gets these crushes a lot. Oh well, I'm sure she'll be fine. Okay, so it's just us then? Yes, just we 3. 4 if you would join us. I don't know if I'm ready for this level of social drinking. I have something to take care of real quick. Aw, don't go hide. No, I'm just... If I'm not down, go ahead and start without me, okay? Don't dawdle, girlie. We've got enough booze for everyone, and I can't drink it all by myself, just most of it. Okay, it's a drinking game. I've played drinking games. They can be fun. So I'm doing it. I have to admit, I'm not sure if I'm up for this. But they really seem to want me to come and play with them, and I did want to make some college friends. Alright. I may as well have some fun, right? When I get back down, I'm surprised to find Dominic is sitting there. He looks sort of upset. Dominic? I thought you weren't going to play. I mean, I thought you wanted to crack down on us. See, Sally, I shouldn't even be down here. Stay put, you grump. You've earned a little ribbing, I think. Just go with the flow already. Dominic grumbles at Sally, but gives me a grudging shrug. I guess he's playing with us after all. Hey, I brought a little something for the wildcard rounds. Oh, have you played this game before? I think I played it by another name. Really, I just wanted to get better booze. Okay, well, as you can see, Rakesh set everything up quite nicely for us. She gestures at the table where the game is set up. A large plastic cup sits in the middle of the table. Around it, a circle and a bunch of cards. Ah, they're playing Ring of Fire! Oh yeah, I think it was called Circle of Death last time I played it. It was a while ago, though. The rules are simple. We take turns pulling a card from the circle. Each card has a special task or meaning assigned to it. When it is drawn, we perform the task. The card's meanings are as follows. A 2 means you may make someone at the table other than yourself drink. No offense, Rakesh, but I came down here to play, not to listen to a King's Cup seminar. Just tell us the rules as we pull the card. Yeah, let's get to it. This is why it's good to write the rules down for this one, because after a while no one can remember them. We all cheer, though I'm a little nervous about all this. Dominic also seems a little reluctant. Who goes first? I think someone has now volunteered! Really? Oh jeez, okay. I reach over to the table a little slowly. I guess it's now or never. No dawdling now, come on. Alright. A 10! Okay, quick, think of a category. Then we all have to say something that fits that category. First one to miss has to drink. Okay. Liquors. Yep. Ooh, you took the easiest one. Vodka. Wine. Rum. Scotch. No, that's... yeah. Everyone yells drink at the same time. Dominic makes some frustrated noises, but he knows when he's been busted. He takes a big hit of his beer. I'm next then, right? Okay. Ace. The waterfall card. Everyone begins to drink, and you must stop when the person to your left stops and not before. Dominic's to my left, so I'm watching him as we all start to drink. He catches my eye and gives me a quick wink, but soon he's watching Max to see when he can stop. Max, unfortunately, seems to be out to get us all drunk. He seems like forever before he stops. Jesus, Max, I thought you'd never stop. Can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Next up, Jack. Uh-oh. Make a rule. Everyone has to follow that rule. Every Jack adds another rule. Okay, every time I touch my ear, everyone has to drink. As if to give us an example, he immediately touches his ear. We all take a quick drink. That's when the jerk touches his ear 2 more times. I think Max enjoys his power a bit too much. Next will be a 6, ladies. And 6 is for the girls. Bottom up. The boys cheer as we take a long swig of our beer from our cans. When we finish, Max makes it worse by touching his ear again. I'm glad I had a big lunch today. My turn! So with this card, as soon as I show the 4, everyone has to touch the floor. Last person to do it has to drink. Ready? As soon as she flips the cards, 5 hands slap down onto the floor. Rakesh has been the slowest. I was distracted. No excuses now. The next few rounds passed by in a blur of cards and drinking. We made our way around the table 3 or 4 times. At some point, Max broke out the vodka and started pouring it liberally into people's cups. I still managed to sneak by with little sips, and not gulping too much. I think the others let it slide since I'm not really that used to alcohol. At another point, Sally got a Jack as well. Her rule was that everyone had to say thank you for the bounty every time a card is drawn. Last person to say it had to drink. She was the victim of her own rule a couple of times. Between that and Max's ear rule, everyone was starting to get really drunk. Dominic pointed out that we were the 3 kings though, which meant we only needed to find the last king for the game to be over. 10. Never have I ever painted a live mackerel. It would be quite fun to. I don't think anyone's done that, Rakesh. Ah, yes. Never have I ever held hands with a girl. Dominic and Max put their fingers down, so I guess that at least made it that far with ladies. Seeing how drunk Max had managed to get us tonight, I decided it's time for him to pay the piper. Never have I ever jumped off a stage. Oh, now you're just picking on me. Never have I ever skipped class to go to band practice. Seriously, screw you guys. Max here is the most drinkished. My plan backfires when Max pulls on his ear 3 times in a row. That jerk. Okay, I'm getting near to the end of my timer for this episode, so I will say thank you very much for watching. and I'll see you in the next part.